Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, a place where we cultivate all things beauty. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I'm doing great now that you asked, but today will be a video about skincare. I was having a conversation with my coworker yesterday, and that just triggered a conversation about skincare because she said that she doesn't have a routine, which is not uncommon. I fell into a routine probably about 2-3 years ago, a solid routine, and so I understand if people don't have a regular routine, but that's the purpose of why I have my channel. This is one of the purposes, to just educate ladies or people on things that will benefit us beauty wise, inner and outer. And so I will start this video off with the first important step of a routine, which is cleansing. Cleansing is, to me, the most fundamental part of skincare. You can take off everything else, but for me, cleansing has to be. If you do not cleanse, your skin is in for a very rude awakening. If you are not just blessed, you know, just genetically with perfect skin, which some people are, and I'm so jealous. But guess what, a lot of us are not, especially when we're aging and we're going through all of these hormone changes with our foods, our environment, you know, our products. Our skin is just not prone to staying perfect. So cleansing, I think, is the most important, most fundamental step of a skincare routine. And so there are several reasons why cleansing is important, and the first one is to remove all of the pollutants, the dirt, the grime, you know, all of that bacteria that your face, you know, has amassed throughout the day. You know, we're not prone to not, you know, being affected by bacteria. Bacteria is even on our face after we cleanse. Bacteria on our hands after we wash our hands. You're just never gonna be able to completely eradicate yourself of bacteria. We have healthy bacteria in our body, which is called our normal flora. So we just have that bacteria, but just bacteria that is harmful to us. Cleansing is a really important step in just making sure bacteria doesn't go crazy on our face and just make us start breaking out. And so definitely to cleanse the face, cleanse the pores of all of that bacteria, dirt and grime that you build throughout the day. You know, when you go outside, you step outside, wind and air carries all sorts of pollutants, and all of these things are going on your face even though you don't see it. And so you just want to make sure that your skin is cleansed properly so that that dirt, grime, and pollutants can be off of your face. A second reason why cleansing is important is because it hydrates the skin. Now, if you see somebody with really dry skin is not attractive. Really nice and radiant and plump skin is attractive. It just looks good. It looks good when you have a glow. You know, if you realize when people have a glow, people are like, oh, you have a glow, that glow. But nobody's like, oh, that dry skin, you know. And so if that's you, especially if you have dry skin, which some people just know genetically have, you want to make sure that you cleanse so that your skin is not dry. You want to make sure that your skin is nice and plump and refreshed and hydrated. The third reason why we need to cleanse our face is to maintain clear skin and maintain healthy skin. It's just an important step in just making sure our skin is nice and healthy. You just want to make sure all of that the debris and pollutants is not excessively building up on our face throughout the day or throughout the days which you don't wash your face. So we just want to maintain a nice routine of washing our face every day so that that buildup doesn't happen, because if it does the consequence is acne. Like, we just can't get away from it because you clog in your pores. Just think about stuffing holes, and there's no space to breathe. There's no space under the skin to breathe, and so acne will unfortunately happen if you do not cleanse. And so we want to make sure, ladies and gents, that we cleanse our faces. Now, men, even though cleansing seems like something that is a feminine thing to do, it is not emasculating to cleanse your face as a man. I know a lot of times men just see certain things, especially in skincare, as being feminine and emasculating, but it is not. Cleansing and cleaning your skin is a normal thing to do. And so I just want to encourage men out there, if you think that cleansing is a feminine thing to do, please consider it, because a lot of men are going through the same things, but they kind of hesitant to do it because it just seems emasculating, and it's not. I will never make fun of a guy for cleansing. Actually, I think it's really like impressive that when I see a man that takes care of his skin and that's conscious about skincare. To sum it up, these are the benefits of cleansing. Number one, it helps your skin maintain its health and its radiance. I talked about these points earlier. Number two, it definitely helps your skin as far as anti-aging. Anti-aging is something that we want to control. We can control. Some people are just naturally predisposed to good skin health. Some of us are not, unfortunately. Genetically, some people are just they just blessed for things. Me personally, I have good skin, but I know if I don't take care of it, it goes bad, and it goes bad fast. And so I have to just make sure whatever is in my control is in my control, and that my skin is well taken care of. And so I go that extra step just to make sure that I take care of my skin. We always hear that statement, black don't crack. I don't know who told y'all that, but some black cracks if you don't take care of it. Some black cracks, okay? I know some people who have perfect skin. I have a friend, her name is Evelyn. She has perfect, like, her skin is always nice and smooth. There's some people that are just pretty naturally genetically predisposed to having great skin, but black does crack, and you don't want it to be you. Don't go around listening to everybody that say black don't crack, black don't. Please, no. Please take care of your skin. Even though your black doesn't seem to be cracking while you're in your 20s, it's better to be proactive rather than reactive. You want to start taking care of it now, so that when you get to your 30s, you're not in damage control. So you want to take care of it now, so it's nice and healthy and supple, and you don't have to do damage control in your 30s, 40s, because we want to go into our 30s, 40s looking like we're in our 20s, okay? We want to be Gabrielle Union out here. So please take care of your skin and do that because of anti-aging benefits also. Another benefit of cleansing our skin is maintaining a healthy balance of oils, and we want to make sure that as oily girls, I know I'm an oily girl, I want to have a nice balance of oils on my face. Even though I'm oily combination, I don't want my face to be dry, because when your face is dry, like I said, dry skin is just not attractive, it's not healthy. I like having a nice balance of oils on my face. Like right now, my skin is not perfect right now, but honestly, I'm in love with my face, I'm in love with my skin. You want to be at a point where you have no makeup on and you're still beautiful. Like, I feel as beautiful without makeup as I do with makeup on, and you want to make sure you are at that point. If you're not at that point, please make it a priority to take care of your skin. And so I like to have a nice balance of oils. I don't like to be too oily, but I just like to have just the perfect amount of radiance and shine on my face, because shine, I think, is attractive. And then the last benefit I would say about cleansing is that it helps maintain pore size. I can kind of see my pores getting a little larger now that I am aging a little bit, and then sometimes when I first wake up in the morning, I can see that pore size, but then I'll cleanse and then I can see, you know, it's doing its thing and it's getting nice and smaller. And I just think that taking care of your pores is really good, and it really helps with anti-aging, because when you have large pores, unfortunately, it just doesn't look nice and attractive. So I think that's another benefit of cleansing. So now, how to choose a cleanser for you? The first thing I would say is knowing your skin type. We have different skin types. We have oily, we have dry, we have combination. I have oily combination skin, and so I rather a skin type, a cleanser that doesn't have any oil in it, just to make sure that I'm not overdoing it with the oils, because my face already naturally produces oil on its own and I don't need any more from a cleanser or anything else. So I choose an oil-free cleanser. The second thing I would say is knowing your skin type, and then what type of consistency you want from a cleanser. There are foaming ones, there are gels, there are different type of cleansers. I find that for oily combination skin, a gel cleanser works well for me, and so I just go for that. Another thing you would want to check out if you're looking for a cleanser is if you have sensitive skin. I don't really have sensitive skin on, like, as far as my face, and so I don't really have a problem with that. But if you do have sensitive skin, then make sure you look at the ingredients of the cleansers that you're looking at. Make sure that the ingredients are not excessively harsh, and then if you can try going towards a more natural cleanser, or you can even go in towards the organic route. So yeah, you can check that out also. I'm not a sensitive skin person, and so I have a whole bunch of options as far as skincare, and I'm not afraid of trying something that's a little like a chemical, I would say, on my face, because it doesn't affect me as much. But please, if you have sensitive skin, make sure you check out some nice natural ones. I know that if you go to Whole Foods, it's easily accessible. You can get some really good organic stuff, or just do a nice little internet search. There are plenty of options out there. I definitely know that there are a lot of things with no parabens and stuff like that, stuff that's cruelty free, and so you can check that out if you're interested. And then the last thing I would say is to maintain a nice balance, especially for me, because I have combination skin, or if again you on the sensitive skin side spectrum, you want something with a nice pH balance. And so just check that out. Check out what's gentle, cruelty free, paraben free, or organic, and see if that works for you a little better, rather than going towards the more harsher facial products, like, you know, the mainstream stuff like the Neutrogenas and the Clean and Clear and Clarasil, etc. Try to see if you can get some good natural and organic products. Now, as far as what I use for cleansing my skin, this is my baby. Okay, this is my baby. I look so far and wide trying to get a cleanser that really worked for my skin, and I just could not find something. It's like everything was either making me break out, it was making my face too dry, it was too harsh on my face, or it just did nothing for my face, honestly. And that's the problem when you're trying to look for a good routine and something that actually works for you, is that you will just run into problems with just things working for you. And unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. You just have to push through and just continue experimenting and finding what's right for you, because when you do, I promise it will be beautiful, because you will see the difference in your skin. This is from Origins, and it's the Origins Zero Oil Deep Pore Cleanser with saw, palmetto, and mint. And this is from, I think, both Sephora and Ulta carries Origins, if I'm not mistaken. And I get mine from Ulta because I prefer the point system at Ulta. I think it's way better than the one at Sephora. So I just purchased this at Ulta. And it's, let me see, at the back, is it cruelty free? Let me see. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. I don't see cruelty free on there. But one thing I do definitely check when looking at skincare is the ingredients, and then it's really a good thing if the first ingredient on your skincare is water, and this is the first ingredient in this one, and it just works for my skin. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the saw palmetto or the mint or the oil free. Like I said, I just experimented, and I was so frustrated. One day I walked into Ulta and I said, listen, I need something for my skin. I have combination oily skin, and I just need something that works for my skin. And the lady was like, oh, I have the perfect thing for you, and she brought me towards this line. They also have a toner and a moisturizer. I think they discontinued the moisturizer. I will come back to these other skincare you know, steps later on. I'm focusing just on moisture, on cleansing today, sorry. And so this one, I just love it. It works for me. It's a gel consistency. It's nice and foamy. It will clean you, it will cleanse your skin, and it's not too harsh on your face. The chemicals don't burn too much. I mean, if you open your eyes, if it has chemicals, it will burn. So it's a foamy, you know, cleanser. But if you have oily combination skin, check this out. If it doesn't work for you, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you could get samples in Ulta of these cleansers, but if you could, try to see if you could get a sample at your local Ulta and see if it works for you, and you're welcome if it does. But this I just use in the morning. I cleanse my face first thing in the morning, and I also cleanse my face at the end of the day. I don't have to necessarily cleanse my face in the morning, because that's another thing. You don't want to strip your face of all of the natural oils. So it's okay if you don't cleanse in the morning, but definitely you have to cleanse at the end of the day. If you do not cleanse at the end of the day, you just asking for acne. I'm sorry, you really asking for acne. So at the end of the day, please cleanse your face. And what I do is I just put a pea-sized amount in my palms, and I just go in a circular motion on my face for about 1 minute or 30 seconds, and then I just wash out my face. After I wash out my face, I just dab my face with a paper towel, and I will make another video about that. I made a video about 10 reasons why you have acne. I will make a video about 10 more, and that's another one, when you use the towel that you use on your body to wipe to dry your face. Don't do that. So dab your face with a paper towel or something that's clean, that you haven't used anywhere on your body before, because your body does have bacteria. So I do that, and then I just go on with the other steps of my skincare routine, and this just has worked so beautifully that I don't even care for anything else. I don't want to cleanse with anything else. The only thing I do is maybe I'll do a mask or something like that, but I don't touch any other cleanser, because I found what works for me, and that's it. Okay, that's it. And so this retails for $20-something. I'll put all of the information somewhere up here. But yeah, it's not expensive, so if you want to check it out, please do check this one out. It really works for me. It's really beautiful, and I guarantee that you guys will love it if you have oily combination skin. And so that is all for the video. Let me know if this works for you. If you do try it out, I will come back with another video as far as toning, which is the second step for a skincare routine, for a basic skincare routine. And yeah, see you guys on the next video, and keep that skin looking healthy, keep it looking glowy, keep it looking vibrant and radiant. And I decided to film this video with no makeup on, because I just think it makes sense to do a skincare video with no makeup on. If I'm talking about skincare, I might as well, you know, advertise, you know, what I'm selling. And I think my skin looks good. I like the way my skin looks. We should all love the way our skin looks without makeup, because this is our skin. We were born with it. We will always have it, you know. And so we want to make sure that in our most natural state, that we love the way we look, and it just gives you confidence. You know, you want to walk around with that confidence. And so thank you so much for tuning in, and see you in the next video. Bye.